2 last week was a real wake-up call, but the threat of almost going home motivated me to fight harder than I ever had before.
I'm unstoppable today.
She's trying to stay alive.
I've been on many stages and played many roles in my 9 lives. But none have ever felt like they fit quite like this one.
Wardrobe.
Someone who has a fashion line.
It took nearly losing my spot in this competition to realize how much I need this.
What is that monkey?
I learned the hard way, it's not enough to just have a good voice. If I want to stay in this fairyland, I have to reinvent myself every time I step out on that stage. So tonight, I'm taking a cue from some of the great soloists I've performed with before, to show a shiny new side of myself the panel has never seen.
Tiffany's.
Black stars, rock, course. Time rolls on. Your youth is gone, and you can't straighten up when you bend. But stiff back or stiff knees, you stand straight at Tiffany's.
While I love this show, it's complete crazy town.
Could be Ken genre.
Look it up. Look it up.
I can't see, can't hear. It's high pressure, high octane, high stakes. So now that I'm in the battle of the sixes, I need quiet, tranquility, serenity.
This guy's all about Zen.
Rhinos are solitary creatures, so I need to take my time with nature before going any further. I need to reflect on my chief source of power, my love for my wife and my baby rhinos.
Kids. This is the first time we've heard that he's got kids.
Tonight, I hope I can attain nirvana and namaste in this competition because I want to show my family it's never too late to rewrite your story. And if I can do that, I'll die a happy man.
Baby, I could die a happy man if I never get to build my mansion in Georgia and drive a sports car up the coast of California.
Wow.
Well, if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man.
Performance, I survived the face-offs, baby! And I gotta tell you, no one was more surprised than me. When I came into this competition, I wasn't expecting to make it past the second round. Joining the show with singer in the title was a tough case to crack.
Wow, those chocolates.
Maybe that's his weakness, you know?
Yeah, it's kryptonite.
But this whole experience has shown me that I can do anything if I just take the leap.
The 23 and the 13, there's some symbolism there.
So tonight, I'm pushing myself even further and taking a risk with a genre I've never tried before. No dancers, just me. I hope it pays off, my babies, because this frog's got his sights on the finale.
Nobody feeling miserable, always singing on a visual. I wanna be invisible, looking at my ears like I'm Martyrdom. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never been enough on the front of some. Get it out, you can get it out, you can get it out. So you take it to the top, I'm ready for whatever it takes. It takes, cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. Whatever it takes.
To be on Masked Singer, I had no idea what a blessing it would be. I've gotten a lot of calls in my life, some good, some bad, some that even upended my life. But the key to my success is, I answer them all. Do you ever feel alone? Need a person to talk to? Well, free your mind?
Free your mind and vote.
Then dial the Angel Hotline. Hello, Angel Hotline. Press 1 for thoughts, 2 for prayers. Being here has reawakened parts of myself I've been keeping on the down low. Reminding me I don't have to go chasing anyone else. I can stand alone.
What are those? Oh, fish hooks.
So tonight, I'm leaving a message for the competition that this angel's not afraid to fly. Don't let go. Calls are $2.85 per minute. Must be 2,000 or older to call.
What could you do?
While I'm counting my lucky stars, I'm still afloat in this space race.
Joker, is he comedian?
I know I need to adapt faster to this new world. Back on my home planet, I was very comfortable for a very long time. But then, I started to feel like I was frozen. Like I'd stopped growing. So I decided to light my candle and seek out new worlds. So you just watch.
Watch. Maybe at a watch ad.
As I work harder to become more human. Tonight, I'm rewriting the story of my life on this stage.
Oh, that's the story of my life. You're not invincible. The story of my
When I started this competition, I had no idea how much this game would change me. My whole career, I've been riddled with insecurities about not being good enough.
You must be a chess fanatic, a chess expert.
And despite my strategizing, I always seem to put myself in last place. But on this stage, in this mask, I can feel my confidence growing in the right direction. I know I have strong competitors, so I'm pushing myself to be one step ahead.
914.
Okay, those times must mean something.
Tonight, it's not just about vocals. I'm showing I can be a full package entertainer. Dance moves and all. Checkmate.
I'm in your hands, I'm mine. The clock is ticking to stay. Let's go. All you have to do is all you have to do is stay.
Amazing job, my brother. Nicole Scherzinger was right. Man.
Finally.
Hunter, my man, you got to tell me, what was it like being the astronaut?
Out of this world. It's been an unbelievable experience. This time in my life is a great chance for me to sort of hit a reset button and to try a bunch of things that I was scared of, and this show is full of those. I've never danced properly before. I've never worked on choreo. Trying new songs, trying new things with my voice. This has been incredible.
For me, you've been my personal favorite on the show so far because week after week, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You have this beautiful spirit and energy behind you, and I'm so excited for the world to see this new restart for you.
Oh man, I need a drink before I start this part.
Country superstar Hunter Hayes!
I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. but I also just took it one day at a time, one show at a time. You know, you sort of make it past this round, end up in the next round, and the only thing you can control is what you bring, what I bring to the stage. That's what I focused on, was just give them the best I got. That's all I can do. I'm really proud to have made it this far. For a while, I thought Astro should be someone other than myself, but I learned that the moments where I slipped up on being a character, broke my character, and then became myself accidentally in the suit were the moments that people were like, dude, that was awesome, and I was like, was it? Because I did. And I realized in that moment that it was such a beautiful metaphor for life that it doesn't matter what mask you wear, you still function better as yourself.
Story of my life, I take her home, I drive all night to keep her warm inside. It's frozen.
So performing without the mask for the first time was both weird and easier. It was nice to be able to look people in the eye and actually interact with them. Honestly, I forgot that I could do that for a little bit. So it was super fun to finally be able to just like connect the way that I've been trying to connect without a face. This time in my life is a great chance for me to sort of hit a reset button and to try a bunch of things that I was scared of, and this show is full of those. I found a new voice here. I found a new stage presence here too. So I didn't know what to expect, but I came here to challenge myself, and the Masked Singer definitely challenged me. This was kind of a chance for me to see that I love performing. I love the limelight, but at the end of the day, performing is my heart and soul. That's the best part about making music, is that moment, that connection, that thing that I was working on the whole time that I was on the show. So my experience being anonymous helped me reconnect with the parts of what I do that I love. And I'm very grateful for that.
I think you were breaking records, hitting them high notes tonight with that falsetto.
Amazing job. Really good.
For a minute there, none of the guesses were making sense, and I was just like, are they hearing the same thing I'm hearing?
He keeps throwing me every week.
I have no idea.
Kind of felt a little sly, you know, towards the end, being able to slip all these hints and just get away with it. Come on. I mean, when you think about the clues, right? Everything from Dear God, which is a song off my last album, to Wanted, which is a song off my first album, Storm Warning, Crazy, The Bridge, Road Bridge, The Guinness World Record, Mardi Gras, Louisiana, there was a French horn. We had just laid all the hints on where I was from, and the fact that I have sung in French in the past. To be honest, there were a couple clues I didn't really know anything about. Orion's Belt, for instance, I had no idea that translated to hunter. I was pretty convinced that the king cake was gonna be the icing on the cake. I mean, the list goes on. The team that works on these costumes is incredible. From the drawing that I saw to what I'm wearing right now, literally nothing has changed. I fell in love with the drawing, and they made subtle changes so that like I could move my arms for a minute. It was longer here, and it was kind of stiff, and they fixed that. And then the shoes, like being able to walk. I'm a big jumper, so they had to find a way for me to be able to do that and move on stage and feel comfortable, not like I'm in a costume. And they did a great job. Like the pants don't actually connect to the shoes. They like go over and they like clip and there's Velcro and it's crazy. And it's actually super easy to get in and out of, which is something I'm very grateful for when you're, 150 degrees coming off stage. This has been such a beautiful reset for me. And by reset, I mean, this has been such a beautiful place for me to find the voice that I've always had. But